Tonight, Burke and Wilson hate you. Anthopoulos just happy to be here. And Sonny Weems, you gotta love that name. Don't you, Mike Ganter? Will Strickland likes it, I know that for sure. And Steve Buffery. This is the Casino Rabbit Grill Room.
I can't do this anymore, man. My head's about to explode. My whole life sucks. I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know where I'm going. My dad just died. We just killed Bambi. I'm out here getting my ass kicked, and every time I drive down the road, I want to jerk the wheel into a goddamn bridge abutment.
Wow, poor Tommy boy. That's how many Toronto Maple Leafs probably feel these days because of the wrath of those two guys right there, Ron Wilson and Brian Burke. It's just 3 games into the season, yet both of these gentlemen have called out their players already. Is this an effective way to lead your team, Steve Buffery?
Well, it's Ron Wilson's way. He's been doing it ever since he's been here. But, I mean, what else are you going to do? I mean, his starting goalie is awful. And I can't see him getting any better. The backup is unproven, and he gets hurt every time he steps on the ice. So I just think that's his way of motivating him. I don't see any big problem
When you're
with
sitting there talking to Ron Wilson, what's your vibe that you're getting from it? That this is staged, he's doing this on purpose to send a message, or is this just very natural, just comes out because the team, quite frankly, isn't good enough?
Well, Ron plays this weird game. At one point, he calls his players out. Another time, he blames the media, and he tries to take the pressure off his players by saying, it's all your guys' fault. And you know, no wonder the players are having problems. It's your fault. So he's playing a game. It's nothing new. I mean, pretty well all the coaches do it in every sport now, don't they? Us against them.
Wilson's just better at it than most. I mean, he takes it to another
level. That's all he's got.
But
you know.
Yeah. But then they also know that Brian Burke was like this too. That he was a guy who likes to be in front of the cameras, and that he likes to be the face of the franchise. They lobbied for him to come here, and they wanted him to be here. So they knew that he was going to throw guys under the bus, whether it be Wilson or the players. Now, the funny thing about that is that the GM and the head coach, they can make disparaging remarks about the players and the league or whatever, and they may get fined sometimes, but the players are held to this other kind of standard that they can't say anything, and they have to be like, you know, we're here for the team. So it's a little discomforting to know that the people who I'm supposed to go out and walk through a wall for are ready to throw me under the bus anytime I underperform.
Right, so do you think that will have a negative effect long-term on the growth and the building of this team, Ganter?
No, these guys are all young, and they're going to take all the crap that's thrown at them because they really have no other choice. I mean, there are a lot of these guys that are on this team right now wouldn't play on some other NHL teams, and they're lucky to have a job. I don't think it's going to hurt them. If anything, I think it'll help. I mean, you do this with a young team. I don't think you get away with this with a veteran team, but with a young team like this, I think you can get away with it. And let's face it, this team has got to change, and they've got to change their entire attitude. So maybe this is the way he's...
I think Toskala's like, I think he's a nervous wreck right now. Like between his coach calling him out, the media scrumming him every time he turns around. You know, his 800 save percentage, 5.0 goals.
Now Gustafson's out for at least a week now, and Toskala's going to have to be the guy. And I wonder, and I don't know how much the media plays a role. A lot of times they're painted to be the scapegoats in the situation, the reason why players can't play here. But look inside that dressing room. What are they doing to reinforce that this guy is the man for the Toronto Maple Leafs? He is their #1. Starting Gustafson in game #3 was just stupid to me.
What is this? A soap opera? What is this? Young and Restless? Come on, man, be for real. These are grown men playing a sport that they make millions of dollars for. How much coddling and hugging do they need to go out and do their job? When you come to your job, if you don't feel good that day, does someone hug you and hold you close?
Sure.
I don't know what's going on, Gibby. I'm sorry.
My producers are very nice guys, by the way. Very nice guys.
That's what you were saying before the show.
Right.
You said right there.
But honestly, like, how much? I understand positive reinforcement and the whole 9, but at the end of the day, you still have to come out as a professional and do your job, regardless of what people are saying. I understand that it affects you.
If you're a goalie, especially if your head's got to be right, though. But I mean, I don't know. I think Toskala's totally screwed up right now.
But let's be realistic here. What were we, the media, expecting from this team heading to the season? I, for one, knew that this wasn't going to be a playoff team to begin with.
Well, why you tell us?
No, because it's the people within the organization who are throwing out words like expectations for playoffs and setting the bar maybe too high. And then it seems kind of hypocritical to then start coming down on the guys when you don't put them in a situation where they're necessarily going to succeed.
True, but here's the weird thing about that. Last year, Ron Wilson told the media, guys, it's not going to get any better next year. We're going to have an even younger team.
Sure.
The chances of making the playoffs next year are going to be probably less than this year. Suddenly, a month later, Brian Burke comes out and says, oh, no, our goal is to make the playoffs next year. It's almost like, I've got to say something because the Leaf Nation is going crazy.
Let's be clear, though. They don't have any overwhelming responsibility to their fan constituency. They're sold out.
They should, though.
Well, they do it themselves.
Listen, no. Whether they should or not, they don't have to. They're the Toronto Maple Leafs. They're the most visible team in hockey. They're sold out for the next 40 years. What? They don't have to.
There is a worry, though, that they're losing their fan base a little bit.
All right, a little bit.
Well,
all right, a little bit. What's a drop-off in hockey in Toronto is not as precipitous as it is for basketball.
But final word, Ganter, final word.
All right. Well, you still got Burke and Wilson, they're proud men. They don't want to come in here and watch these guys lose and lose. They're trying to change it. That's what they're trying to do. They've decided this is the way. You get hard, tough love. This is the way they're going to go. Let's see if it works, because nothing's worked since 1967.
And I dig that mantra, but just not after game number 3. Easy. Let things develop and see where things go from here. Then be hard on the guys once they don't produce after game number 5. Let's say that. We're going to take a break. Can Double-A Alex Anthopoulos add the needed charge to the Blue Jays? It's not an easy job, JP. What's it like?
It's like kissing your sister.
Say what?